Hey, what's up, ladies? It's the relationship guru, Sydd Ferrell. Now, I'm back again with another video just to give you ladies. Now, before I get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and you hit that bell notification so that you're notified every single time I post. And if you are a woman that needs relationship advice, or you want to learn more about how to think like a man, or why men do the things they do, act the way they act, and think the way they think, then I encourage you to book a one-on-one session with me. Link is in the description below, and I can help you out personally, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, brand new on my website, if you want me to coach you every step of the way, step by step, throughout your dating or relationship process and journey, and you want me to become your personal dating coach long term, then I have a special program just for you. Link is in the description below also, and I can help you out personally again, one-on-one, with any questions, concerns, or anything you have regarding your dating life or relationship currently in general. And also, go pick up my brand new Girls Night card game. It's officially out. So if you're having a game night with your homegirls and you need something to do, then make sure you go pick up my Girls Night card game. It got a lot of fun questions and scenarios about love and relationships and everything all in between. So make sure you go pick that up. Link is in the description below, okay? And then on this hand, we got my brand new ebook. It's called Oh He's Toxic, Period. And if you never want to be played, used, or manipulated by a man ever again in your whole life, then make sure you go pick up that ebook right there because it's fire, okay? And again, link is in the description below for that also, okay? And also, if you are a woman and you love quotes, dating quotes, relationship quotes, and things like that, then I have something special just for you. I came up with my top 100, yes, 100 dating love quotes for women, right? So if you want to go get that, it's on my website. And again, as usual, the link is in the description below also, okay? So all that's out the way, and we gonna jump right into this video. And this video is titled, How to Make a Man Fall in Love with You in 30 Days. Right, ladies? So, you trying to get a man to get attached to you fast, get hooked on you, be obsessed with you, like he's chasing you, he can't get enough of you, he craves you, he needs you in his life. It's like he is just willing to do anything and everything just to get your attention because he views you as the prize and he wants to cater to you and appeal to you and impress you, right? So you want this man wrapped around your finger. You want this man to be chasing you down on his knees, willing to do anything just for you, just because the woman that you are, just because you beautiful and talented, just because of you, you want this man to just be charmed, right? You're trying to attract him quick, attract him fast. And these tactics that I'm about to name will work on pretty much any man, depending on, at the end of the day, I guess his preferences or whatever. But you can still kind of change a man's preferences where even if maybe you wasn't initially his type, he say, you know what? She kind of cool. I'm gonna see what's up with her. I'm gonna actually, give it a chance and see what's going on with her. Like she's not usually the type of woman I go for, but I'm gonna still see what's going on with her, right? So it can still work whether the man is initially attracted to you or he's not initially attracted to you, right? So anyways, ladies, in this video, again, we're going to discuss my top 5. Yes, 5 ways how you can get a man to be obsessed with you and fall in love with you in 30 days, right? Or less, or at least at least maybe the first couple months, first 2 months, but we gonna say 30 days. All right. So we jump right to it. We go number one. So number one, the first way you can get a man to fall in love with you fast, number one, is always look beautiful around him. Always look your best. Always look good. Always look up to par. Anytime this man see you, you need to be on point. You need to have your hair done, nails done if you can. You need to, have a nice outfit on, maybe a pop of color here and there. You need to, maybe have some lashes on, do your makeup, look like something, right? When this man see you, that's a man's number one attraction, is what he sees, your beauty, right? A man, when he first sees you, he automatically categorizes you to say if he is sexually or just initially attracted to you, or he's not attracted to you, right? Based on just your beauty alone will be the whole motivation behind why he even approaches you in the first place. Why 9 times out of 10, if a man approaches a woman, it's because he found her attractive, on the outside, her exterior, something about her caught his eye, and that's just what he wanted. He found her. He said, "Man, she looked good, and I'm trying to get to know her and see what else is about her." Right? So you always want to make sure that you're looking really, really good. So you always want to make sure that you're looking your best, right? At least looking decent. Don't be rolling out the bed and your hair all over your head, and maybe you ain't got no makeup on, you just wearing whatever kind of outfit, just a t-shirt and some pants, some jeans and some Crocs, or just some house shoes, some little flip-flops or whatever, little tank top, and you just out the door. Like, a man can tell you didn't even put in any effort into your looks. So why would you put into effort with anything else if you don't even care about yourself and how you present yourself to the world? Because whether you like it or not just a man, but people in general judge you based on what you look like. And sometimes, it matters. Sometimes it do matter. You might say, Sid, it don't matter if somebody don't like what they see or don't like me. In certain situations, it does, especially when you're trying to attract a man. You got to look like something for a man to want to approach you. If a man looks at you and he's not attracted to you, then he won't have no motivation to even try to get your number, want to take you out. He don't want to take you out because he might not want to be seen with you, or he just don't like you, or you're just not attractive to him, right? So if a man is attracted to you, then it a lot of times is by your beauty. So just make sure that you're looking up to par. Make sure you're clean. You take your showers. You brush your teeth. You put on deodorant. You put on some smell good spray, whatever. Little perfume here and there. Make sure you're looking good head to toe. So then when this man see you, he like, whoa, she look good. Like, his mouth is dropped down on the ground. Like, he can't even believe his eyes that you're just so beautiful. He just starstruck and mesmerized, right? But if you just walk out the house looking any type of way, you might have met your husband that day if you actually look decent. But sometimes a man might pass you up and not even think twice, because he like, this woman don't even care about herself. She don't put in no effort. How she gonna care about anything in the world, right? How she gonna care about me? How she gonna care about anything? Look at how she is and how she carry herself by herself, right? So make sure you always look good. So that's number one. So number two, the second way how you can attract a man in 30 days or less, number two, is you want to create some space for him to miss you, right? So you basically want to get this man addicted to your presence, right? The way you get somebody addicted to something is you give it to them, right? You give him some time together and all that, and y'all talking, hanging out, whoop de whoop, and then all of a sudden, you kind of pull back, then you come back, then you pull back, So it's kind of like a push and pull, cat and mouse kind of game, right? Like basically, sometimes you answer your phone, sometimes you don't answer your phone because you busy, and you really supposed to be busy. You a busy woman. You got a life, you got work, you got kids, you got, maybe you in school, maybe you take care of somebody like your grandparents or your parents or somebody. Maybe you hang out with your friends and family. Maybe you traveling. Maybe you sleep. Maybe this and that. You eating. It's so many things throughout the day. You might not get around to him. So if you do not get around to this man, then a lot of times he'll say, "Man, I had a really good time talking to her on the phone the other day, or I had a really good time on the date with her yesterday. Man, I wanna hear from her some more. I want to talk to her some more." And then when he call you and reach out, and then he try to text you and he don't get a response back, or he get a response back later on, hours later, he like, wait a minute. Now he's panicking, going crazy. Like, I thought everything was good. Like, wait a minute. We just went on a date yesterday, and then today she's acting like, she's not all over me. Like, why is she kind of acting distant? Why is she acting cold? Was it something that I said? Was it something I did? Now you got this man second guessing. Now you got him basically, his mind is wondering about what's going on, and he's questioning himself. Like, why is this woman acting like that? Like, she was just here with me, and we was having such a good time, and now I don't hear from her, but I want to hear from her, and I miss her, and I want her, and I want to talk to her, but she just too busy for me. How do I get her attention? How do I get her to answer my phone call every single time I call? Not sometimes she answers, sometimes she don't. I need her to answer every single time. Or not just text me back hours later, or text me back the whole next day. No, I need this woman to text me back fast. How do I get her to text me back fast? Like, she gave me some attention, then she pulled back away from me. Then she showed back up, and we have a good conversation, and then I don't hear from her for a few hours or a day or so. So what happened? Like, why is she just so busy, and I'm having such a great time with her? Why isn't her life revolving around me? But what you will see with this is, while you're being distant with him, it's making him try to make you fall in love with him, because he's like, why isn't this woman texting me? How do I get her to text me fast? How do I get her to answer my phone call? How do I get her to always want to hang out with me and see me? What am I supposed to do? So basically, he's trying to flip the script and trying to get you attached the more you're detached, right? Because he feels like he's losing you, for one, or he feels like he don't have you where he wants you, wrapped around his finger. So he's trying to get you more and more attached while you're pulling back away. So the more you run away is the more he'll chase after you. In order for a man to chase you, it has to be a chase. You can't expect a man to chase you if you're coming after him too, or you're reaching out to him or whatever. And you should never reach out to a man first anyways. You should never call a man first. You should never text a man first. Let him do the pursuing. Let him be a man and pursue you. And either way, he still got to understand that sometimes you busy. You a grown woman and you got a life, and he's not the number one priority in your life. You got things to do, right? But that's going to make him want to be a priority more and more, the more he can't have you. People want what they can't have. So the more he can't have you is the more he wants you, right? So that's number 2. So number 3, the third way how you can make a man fall in love with you in 30 days or less. Number 3 is be appreciative and show gratitude. So every single time this man do something for you, right? Let's say this man take you out on a date, Maybe he buy you, some food at the restaurant or a couple of drinks. Maybe y'all went out and had a good time somewhere, had a nice date somewhere, and he paid for the date, whatever. At the end of the night, make sure you tell that man, hey, thank you for taking me out. Thank you for paying. Thank you for being a gentleman. I appreciate that. Thank you for taking your time out to take me out on a date. I appreciate it. And ain't nothing wrong with you showing gratitude. You might say, but Sid, that sounds like I'm being weak. That sounds like I'm too happy that I'm in his presence. No, it's just showing gratitude. Thank you. Ain't nothing wrong with just saying thank you. Saying thank you ain't really necessarily validation per se. It's not you showing him validation. It's just you showing him gratitude. It's just common courtesy. It's being polite. So it goes a long way because in a man's mind, he is trying to reel you in. He's trying to impress you. He's trying to get you hooked on him. So the more you say thank you, is he say, huh? She said she liked that. She liked what I did for her, or she liked this. I need to do more of that. If that's what she like, I need to do more of it. If she like when I take her out, or she like when I, spend money on her, I buy her something, or I did this, did that. She like that. Okay, let me do more of that to try to reel her in. On his end. But on your end, you like, hey, you could keep trying to reel me in, but I'm gonna just keep receiving all the benefits, on the back end. So basically, the more he tries to impress you is the more that you benefit from. And honestly, you should just tell anybody thank you. Anytime somebody do something nice for you and go out their way for you, just say thank you. It don't even gotta be a man. If it's your friend or family member, your mama, your cousin, auntie, uncle, if somebody do something for you, you should say thank you and appreciate it because they didn't have to do it. They went out their way to do something for you, and it's just nice to say it back. And then again, they will want to do more. The more gratitude you show is the more they say, well, let me do exactly that to keep them happy. So they'll more than likely try to keep you, happy with what they could do for you. Okay, so that's number 3. So number 4, the fourth way how you can make a man fall in love with you in 30 days or less. Number 4 is you got to set boundaries and stand up for yourself. So you need to learn how to set some boundaries around here. This man can't be acting and talking to you crazy or acting out or tripping with you or getting out of line or, saying something slick or saying something that offends you or disrespects you or whatever. If a man is going out his way doing all that, or he even try you, it might be human nature. It's just human nature to push boundaries, to see how you operate. I need to see where you start, where you end. I need to see, are you okay with this? Are you not okay with this? I need to see what's going on because certain people let certain stuff slide. And he don't know what type of woman you are. He don't know if you the type of woman gonna let stuff slide. If you a pushover, a lot of times a man he might see that you beautiful, but you got to understand one thing about a man is that men are all about power, control, and dominance, right? When it comes to a lot of things. So a man will try to control you and try to have power over you, try to, manipulate you, tell you what to do. He'll try to be the boss over you. He'll try to tell you this and tell you that, or he'll try to, maybe change you into something that he wants you to be. But you need to basically stand up for yourself and learn how to tell him no. Like, no, I'm not going to go out my way and do this and that for you. No, I'm not finna pay for this. No, you can't move in with me. No, I'm not about to pay for this date. No, I'm not about to go out my way for no, like just for example. Or if a man say something or do something that's disrespectful, you need to open your mouth and check him. You need to let him know, hey, that ain't cool what you said. I don't like what you just said right there. Next time you say that, I'm gonna cut you off and I'm never talking to you again. Next time you get out of line or I feel disrespected, then we'll never talk again. So it got to be consequences. Men are moved by consequences and self-interest. Those are the two things that makes a man move. Nothing can make a man move other than self-interest, something that's in it for him, and some consequences, some fear. It got to be something that he's afraid of that's going to make him fall in line. But if you don't have no boundaries, if you never leave him or you never cut him off or you never pull back and revoke his access when he do start acting up, then he'll always feel like it's okay to treat you any type of way because you're just going to allow it to happen and you're not gonna stand up for yourself. You too easily manipulated, and you don't have no backbone. So you need to learn how to have a backbone with a man. You need to learn how to have a voice for yourself. Don't let no man cuss you out, and don't let no man, you know, yell at you or scream at you or say something out of line or tell you a joke about you that you didn't think that was funny, you know, stuff like that. Make sure this man fall in line and you need to let him know that I'm not the one to be played with. Like, don't even try me. Don't even try it. I don't like that. I'm not cool with that. I'm not with that. You need to have some boundaries. And boundaries is basically you telling this man exactly how you want to be treated. This is how I want to be treated. If you cannot treat me right, then I gotta go. I can't be here. So you always have to be willing to walk away. You never can be scared to walk away from a man and cut him off, because the day that you're scared is the day that he has all the power and he knows that you're so afraid of leaving him in the relationship that you'll do anything to stay and keep him, and he can do anything to you and get away with it. But you gotta let this man know, nah, I got boundaries as a woman, and I will cut you off in a heartbeat if you start acting up. That's not cool that you disrespecting me as a woman. That's not cool that you getting out of line and stuff. So you know what? I'ma just leave and never talk to you again. And you could try that with some other woman, but it won't be me, right? So basically it's just you voicing your opinion. Tell a man your opinion. I don't like that. I'm not cool with that. You know, let that man know that don't just agree with everything. That's another thing. A lot of women just agree with anything a man says. A man can tell you that, the sky is yellow and you just agree with it. Yeah, it is yellow because you like him so much. You say, no, that sky blue. The sky is blue. I don't know what you see. You colorblind because clearly the sky is blue. It's not yellow. So don't just agree with a man for just over anything, just to appeal to him. You have your own opinion and your own facts and your own way of thinking. So let this man know that I'm not a woman that's easily manipulated. I got a brain of my own and I will use it, and I don't need you. And it comes from a place of being secure. You cannot be insecure as a woman. You got to love yourself and you got to know your worth. And when you do know your worth, then you don't let a man treat you any type of way, right? So that's number 4. So number 5, the fifth and last and final way how you can make a man fall in love with you in 30 days. Number 5 is you want to keep him in competition mode. So you got to keep this man in competition. So basically, this man, he needs to know that you got other options. He needs to know that you can still attract other men and possibly other men better than him. This man needs to know that every time you step out looking good, that other men are looking at you. They turning their heads at you. And he see it every time y'all go out and you looking good. He's looking around, scanning the room, and he see those men that's looking at you and looking at y'all together. He see it, or maybe on Instagram or Facebook, whatever. He see all your likes, all the men liking your pictures, all the men that's commenting on your pictures. He see all that. Don't think he not watching, because he watching. So he see all that attention. He see all the male attention that you get, and it's making him terrified and scared of losing his spot. He's afraid that you just might walk away and leave him for another man. And that's basically you saying that he's not good enough, that you could do better. So it's making him panic. It's making him be in the scarcity mindset that you are the only woman for him, and you're such a hot commodity, and you're just, you know, a really popular woman, that he know that he has to crush the competition. He know he has to move around the competition to stand out. So basically he say, man, I know she's so beautiful. I know she could have anybody she wants. She could probably have men spending money on her. Maybe I need to spend money on her, because I know that she could possibly leave me. If another man come with some money, she might leave me if I'm not spending no money. So let me spend some money on her, because I know what type of man she probably used to, just of how you look or how you carry yourself. Then he say, this woman, man, she look good. Man, I don't know, because every time we go out, I'm feeling real insecure as a man, because I know that it's other men that might be taller than me, more handsome, got more money, and all it takes is one of those men to say hello to her and take the number down, whatever, and my girl is gone. And I don't know what else to do about it. So I can't let that happen. I have to keep my spot, right? I have to do better. I can't have no replacement. You know what I'm saying? So you always need to put this man in competition mode, because it's a competition. You are the prize. So anytime it's a prize involved, people are competing for the prize. If the woman is the prize, men have to compete for the prize, just like a trophy. When you have a championship trophy, it's two teams or two people battling it out or playing the game of who's ever the winner gets the trophy, right? So it's the same thing when it comes to a woman. You get, the woman is a trophy. So men have to compete against each other to win you over. And then when he finally does win you over, now he appreciates his spot, because he feels like at any given point it could be gone. So I appreciate it more. But if he felt like you couldn't get nobody else, or wasn't nobody checking for you, or don't nobody else like you, or don't nobody else want you, then he like, hey, I ain't worried about my spot. Ain't no man gonna take my spot. Don't nobody want her. Ain't nobody checking for her but me. So hey, I know I ain't worried about it, So then he'll start treating you. He start taking advantage of you, because he feel like you're always there, and he get real comfortable. So he get comfortable as long as he know that you there. But the second that you take yourself away, now he like, wait a minute, hey, where's she at? Hey, I can't be without her for too long, because otherwise another man might snatch her up. So let me make sure I'm on her, on top of her. Let me make sure I'm on her, so don't nobody else have her, right? So anyways, ladies, that's how you make a man fall in love in 30 days, okay? So, okay, ladies, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Those are my top 5 ways how you make a man fall in love. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. Hit that bell notification for me. And I'm out of here. So, to the next video.